Hi, Sipko here. Welcome to the first instance of what I plan to make a monthly update series. For people who are unaware, my content is basically divided into A. Minecraft plugin development and B. Music. I am planning to release a video every 2 weeks, or specifically as follows. On the first of every month, I will release a Minecraft plugin development update. What did I work on? What is the progress on things I am working on? What are the plans for the future? This is basically what you are watching now. And on the 15th of every month, I will release music updates. So what did I do and what will follow? More on that in 2 weeks. Alright, let's get going. What happened in January, plugin development wise? I started by aiming for long-term support for people who do not upgrade the plugin frequently, namely removing some deprecated methods and most notably references to item IDs and related methods. So I included a configuration update for affected servers. It is tested and should be working fine. Next up, maybe informed me about the fact that debug instances do not generate new log files. Well, this was fixed pretty quickly and I think it will help navigating log files. Well, seems that 1.9 did not define game modes in a nice way. Code-wise, survival and creative are actually switched up in the game mode, So we look at this another day and revert this optimization. Issue number 264 was caused by a debug call on potions that had no potion base, so basically were potions without content. Simple and being cached. After a short break, I tackled scoreboards being restricted to player names only, so thanks to prefixes and suffixes, I extended the custom entries, now supporting up to 48 characters, I believe. Finally, I was done with bugs and moved on to enhancements. A quick fix because of my latest additions to the custom scoreboard entries. Scoreboard entry that shows the active round numbers and the total numbers configurable in the language file. Back to bug fixing. Issue number 254 brought to my attention that the API for arrows being stuck to players changed. I implemented a new Spigot 1.9 way and a Spigot 1.10 way. Well, let's see how this holds. The issue is that it's a craft bucket fix, so it's subject to possible breakage when Mojang decides to change things. Back to the fun part. Issue number 237 was a request for individual items being given on like killing a player. So I allowed a set of items, settable via command placeholder, inventory, and tested it should work. Issue number 198 was on hold for a long time, I guess because I always wanted backwards compatibility with Spigot 1.8. The enhancement was a particle effect, so a circling particle effect showing the claim boundaries that players have to enter in a domination area, so for example King of the Hill. So this is a breaking change, and Spigot 1.9 servers need to backport to a different version, or they basically need to check a different version. I just uploaded this to my page, and I will link my main hub page you can see now in the description. It contains extensive and manually updated links to versions per server version. Right. Issue number 258 was a recent request from Oras to indicate jail players by putting them in another section of the scoreboard. It shows the top, I guess that makes sense, right? It has not been tested, but given that I tested the API on another issue, I would say it should work. The next one, I'm not sure how long it existed. It is caused by two things. First, I did not support Elytras as a chestplate slot item, and somehow armor contents got duplicated on my screen, so I don't know. This issue fix has been recorded, and I'm thinking about releasing a speed code type of thing that basically has 2 hours of footage on when I try to fix the bug, compressed into 20 minutes of sped up stuff. Finishing off the month, I got a PM on Spigot about the main permission not doing what it should. If you do not have the permission pvparena.user, you're not supposed to use the plugin at all, right? But you are still able to run commands, and so I fixed this by attaching the permission to the main command in the plugin YML. It is not tested, but it is trivial and should be working. So these were the things I did in this month. And I started a Discord server. In case you're interested in joining, I will leave a link in the description. Feel free to pop in and chat about coding or anything really. About what I'm currently working on and will be working on in the future. I'm not currently working on anything specific right now, but feel free to leave suggestions down below. This is the first time I do anything like this after releasing some basic tutorials on how to use the plugin. I might redo those, and I have thought about doing a show reel of certain functions like Did you know you can set your classes via command? Here's how. If you guys have any requests for certain game modes, link me to information on how it should work. Just naming it will not do it, because I'm not really a gamer type myself. I really learned most game modes that like PvP Arena has by people suggesting it and telling me how they work, because apart from the live thing and capture the flag stuff, the other things were new concepts to me. So depending on my free time and inspiration or input on what to do specifically, I might release videos between these like bigger update videos, but not sure when and how often. I guess I want them to have some sort of standard and quality, and I'm quite picky about that. Furthermore, at some point I want to start rewriting PvP Arena, because it has been a growing living organism for 4 years now. And at some point I fix things that break other things, and I'm sick of how I did some things, so simply because I didn't know any better, and I would say I hope I do. And this will take a long time. I estimate over a year, because I work full time and I cannot invest too much time because I have to relax every once in a while too, right? Have any questions? Post them below. I will do my best to answer them. If they are plugin specific, please post an issue on GitHub or on the Discord server, as the comments are too spread apart. No one will look through those things to find out how to solve issues. But there are GitHub issues you could search, and I will update my hub page with FAQs over time. Have a nice week, a nice month. Talk to you guys later.